Well, what do you reckon of that then, Andy?
That is absolutely superb.
There you go.
Beautiful, that. Beautiful. Yeah. Right then, I could say, look at them for views, but as you can see, we've got white art conditions. White art above and white art below us. So, if you can't make art, we are in Peak District. Coming up from Edale, and we're off up Kinder for the overnight camp. There's going to be some more heavy snow forecast overnight. I'm not on my send this week on this outing. Got two special guests with me this week. So we've got that's Stephen and David, over the hill wild camper.
That's me.
David.
And below average wild camper.
Stephen and David, Stephen's father. So yeah, taking the Stephen's been up Kinder before at Woolpacks, but this is your first one up here, isn't it, David?
My first time, yeah.
Yeah, David's first time up Kinder, and we're going to have a tip downfall. We've got a water source over that way and all, and so we're not carrying pumping water up. So we're just walking along Pennine Way now. I'm going to take them up Jacob's Ladder. So they're in for a treat there, as many on you all know. And then we're going to go on to downfall and camp there for neat. And like I was saying, there's not going to be much to show you on this one other than mist and snow. Might clear up a little bit later, we'll see what it turns out like. But for now, we'll keep trudging, get on off up to Jacob's Ladder. We're just carrying on up Pennine Way now. We've just come through up above and that, and just grabbed a picture of that barn there. You'll have seen that umpteen times, but it's always makes a nice picture as that barn, and especially with snow down as well, and all snowing trees and that, as you can see. There's all snow laying on trees and that. And it's a lovely picture of that, looking at that barn. So we'll keep walking now, about another 10 or 15 minutes we'll get to bottom of Jacob's Ladder. And it's not actually as cold as what it was forecast. It's supposed to be like -1 now, but it's quite mild. Obviously I've ignored the be brave start cold theory, and I've got my vaporize on, my hoodie and a base layer. So before we start climbing Jacob's Ladder, I think I might take one of these layers off. Right then, we've just hit bottom of Jacob's Ladder. We've just been debating whether we're going to put spikes on or not, but it's compact in some places, but it's quite soft and slushy in other places. So I think Stephen's going to put his on, but I think I'm going to chance it. Not too bad. So I'm going to ditch the pack here a minute and take a layer off. We all know what this Jacob's Ladder can be like. Get to the top will be a sweaty panting mess. I'm going to take a layer off rather than get wet through with sweat. Well, steadily making his way up. Got a little bit of a view, but I've just been saying to Stephen, I was sort of hoping maybe we might have been above cloud, sort of inversion, but it's not looking like it. It looks like an high bank of cloud, so not be long if we're going to be up in that, and we're not going to see a great deal. So fingers crossed it clears later on, like, because visibility into forecast was supposed to be good for today, but we all know Kinder Scout's does what it wants. I'm slightly blowing because we're still on his way up Jacob's Ladder. Steady going, never gets any easier. How are you making it so far, David?
Well, I'm coping.
1 foot in front of
you.
Just keep putting 1 foot in front of you,
exactly,
and
yes.
that's it.
Easy peasy.
Slowly catch a monkey. That's the old saying, isn't
That's
it?
it, yeah.
An old monkey.
We'll keep going. We're on the right corner and then we're up at top. Right then, we've arrived at Edale Rocks, and it's higher up we've got into this mist. We've got some fine snow coming down as well, down and all. I'm just having a little look round here, because I've just been saying to David and Stephen, I don't know if you'll remember, last time I was coming back here, this is where I found all that rubbish. So this is usually a fort camp just here, and there were elastic bands off at poles, off a new tent, and rubbish around here. Not that we can see a great deal because everything's covered in snow, but yeah, it's we've got a fine bit of snow coming down. I don't know if you'll see it. I might have to put my coat back on. But yeah, it's not as cold as what I thought it were going to be, even though I can feel the cold through this, but because we're walking, I'm still warm, even though I can feel a bit of cold through it, but it's not too bad. So yeah, we'll keep going now. Next stop is Kinderlow, where Triggies, and then a bit further on we'll get to Downfall, where we're stopping for tonight, and hopefully we'll get a lot more snow. Well, I've literally just come a cropper of my own advice here, because as we were coming over from Kinderlow, I've just been talking to Stephen about how you get ice under snow. So when you get ice and all the ground goes frozen, and then you get snow on top, and there's all sorts of hidden dangers and stuff. I was just showing David and Stephen this bit of plane wreck here, and I says, here, just follow me. Walked up on that bit there, and I just literally slipped straight onto my front, slipped on my backside. There's a sheet of ice there. I'm alright. But yeah, just shows that you've got to be very, very careful. The snow, it hides a multitude of dangers, holes, ridges, ice and all sorts. I think Dave is putting his microspikes on now, and I think I'm going to need my own advice and put mine on as well. So, yeah. Right then, well, we've reached the Downfall, and it's looking pretty impressive. There's not much water flowing down it, like you can see there, just not step, there's a little bit, but it's quite icy and all up here now, and plenty of snow in it. Not a great deal, but there's enough. Like I was saying, it's the forecast is from 2-3 o'clock in the morning right through to dinner time tomorrow. Heavy snow, constant heavy snow. So it could be when we get up tomorrow morning, we could be in for a real treat. We might be snowed in. So yeah, we're going to. I think we're going to go over the other side at Downfall. There's a nice open flat area in there, because I'm in Trail Star. Might not have been the best choice of tents for this one if winds are going to get up and be not confronted, but it's a north-easterly wind, so I'll point back to the northeast. I think David's in his X-mid and Stephen's in his Dual-mid, so we need a biggish area. So I know, like I say, there's a nice big flattish area just of it back at the other side at Downfall here, so we'll go and find that, get his packs off, get some water, get his shelters pitched. Right then, so as you can see, got pitched up. As I was saying, I'm in Trail Star. As you can already see, there's snow settling on it. So since we were over at Edale Rocks, there's sort of been a fine, constant snow coming down. So Davey's just over there in his X-mid 2P, that 2-person, X-mid 2-person, and then Stephen's in his Dual-mid, matching colours, orange. So we're all set up now. I think the next job is, I think it's about 3:08. Just gone 3:08. We're not going to get a sunset, as you can see, as I've been saying all the way along. It's quite misty. At least we can see it top at Downfall on that, which is a bonus. So at least we can see a little bit of something. So yeah, we're going to get some water now, get some water filtered, and then get a brew on go. I think the first thing, it's not that cold. There's a little bit of breeze. It's sort of like a north-northeasterly, but I don't know if I was saying earlier on that the forecast for early hours at morning from 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning is for heavy snow and for winds to get up to 25-30 mile an hour and up to 40 mile an hour gusts. So we'll see what that brings if that comes to fruition. What I've done with Trail Star is set back end pointing northeasterly, so if it does get rough, I'm sort of hoping where we are here we don't get hit with too bad of winds, but you never know, it is what it is, isn't it? So looks like we're in for a good night. And as well, when we were arranging this camp, Stephen said to me, he says, fetch your ball. I don't know if many on you watch Stephen's channel. I'll leave a link to their channels in comments below, in description below. So Stephen's channel is Over the Hill, no, that's David's. David, Stephen's father, is Over the Hill Wildcamper, and Stephen is Below Average Wildcamper. And for anybody that watches Stephen's channel, he does a lot of cooking with his trangia, so message will fetch a bowl. And I think we're having something like a chicken curry or something tonight, a proper meal, rather than that dehydrated snap. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, first things first, get some water filtered. I'm going to get a brew on go. I'll fetch you back a little bit later on. Right then, well, I've no idea what time it is, maybe 4 or 5 o'clock. We're all, as I was saying earlier on, we're all set up. We're all in his change of clothes, down clothes and everything, warm gear. We've come over to Rocks, and I don't know if you can see, I'll spin you around. We're on for one of Stephen's trangia masterclasses. A turkey Christmas special.
Turkey on the trangia.
Yep, turkey on the trangia. And David has kindly got me a drink, a Brewdog Double Lazy Jane. Never had one of them, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to crack that open in a minute, and then it'll not be long before we're tucking into that. So yeah, so we're all stood out here in snow cooking. Must be off as rockers.
Aye, that would be great.
Catch you in a bit.
I think I've done plenty, haven't I?
I think you have.
There's loads here. That looks absolutely lovely. Right, well,
So normally I always say it's lovely, so Andy's got to be honest here. Go on, Andy, you have a...
I'm guinea pig on this one. So what is it? This
is Christmas turkey curry.
Christmas turkey curry, Christmas turkey stroke chicken curry with rice
On the trangia.
on the trangia.
In a
Trangia
snowstorm.
masterclass in the snow.
On Kinder Downfall. Well, what do you reckon of that then, Andy?
That is absolutely superb.
There you go.
Beautiful, that. Beautiful.
There you go. So that's
Very
it.
Let's get stuck in then.
Absolutely class.
Get stuck in.
Right, anyway, we're going to eat this,
I'm going to get me way all through all that.
and then Andy's got to wash up.
Right then, well, it is. Let's have a look at what time it is. It's 6:30. But that has made a nice change. That Stephen's cooked a really nice meal there, chicken curry, absolutely beautiful that one. That really makes a change to the dehydrated meal. So yeah, we've cleaned up and everything, retired to tents now. I'm going to get a hot chocolate on go, I think, because it's I've got my temperature gauging to just didn't do anything. It's about -1. Still snowing outside. It's only light at the minute, but like I was saying, I think it's due to all the forecast had got it. The light's just dropped off. Just put that back. Yeah, can we see him in here? Yeah, the little light, I've got it resting up top at GoPro there. What was I saying? Yeah, the forecast had got the heavy snow from 3 o'clock in the morning right through to sort of 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock tomorrow. So we'll see what that transpires in the morning, because it's due to be like up to 40 mile an hour gusts as well. So we'll see what that brings in the morning. But yeah, retired to tents, like I said. I'm going to jump in there now, get these boots off because my toes are frozen like blocks of rice. Yeah, jump in here, get my hot socks on, get a nice hot chocolate on, go and warm up. Right, well, this is my last hot chocolate at night. A nice Belgian mint hot chocolate. It is about 9:30, I think. Yeah, well, 20 past 9 it is. I've just been out to take a leak. It's, I don't know if you'll hear it, but it's still snowing. So when we got onto the plateau, there were fine snow, and it sort of hadn't stopped all walking and all neat really. The further neat's got on, it's got quite a bit more heavier. And like I was saying earlier on, the forecast is for it to be quite heavy from 2-3 o'clock in the morning. And the wind speeds are supposed to be up to about 30 mile an hour now, gusting. But obviously, it's a north-northeasterly wind that's forecast. So I sort of, with that in mind, this is where we pitched, and I thought we might get a little bit of shelter here, but they've either got wind speeds wrong or we have got a shelter spot. But like I say, we'll see about that as night goes on. It's supposed to be a little bit rough come sort of 3-4 o'clock in the morning, and then it dies off a little bit. But with that heavy snow, that's going to be blizzard conditions, that, with this mist as well. But like I said, we'll see what transpires in the morning. Hopefully it does snow quite heavy and we get a really good amount of snow down in the morning. Not that there's not enough down as it is, but it's always nice to get a really nice dumping overnight, isn't it? So like I said, going to get that hot chocolate, and courtesy of David, or David's wife, Liz. Thank you, Liz. Lovely piece of flapjack there. I do like flapjack. So I'm going to get my hot chocolate, get that scoffed, and then might have a bit of a catch up on phone. I've been listening to a bit of music while we've just been laying in tents and that for the last few hours. So yeah, catch up on my phone, and then probably be knocking on 10 o'clock or something like that, 8:10 or whatever, and I'll be getting my head down. So that's it for meantime for tonight. I'll bid you a good night, fetch you back in the morning, and we'll see what it looks like out there. Catch you in the morning. Right then, good morning. It is now 20 past 7. I've been up about 20 minutes. Got my down gear back on. Nipped out for a leak, and it's put, I'd say, about 3 to 4 inch down. So tent's quite drifted in. So far up about a foot or two up round. It's covered in snow and everything. Winds have got up a little bit, but it's certainly nowhere near the 40 mile an hour that were forecast. It's probably, I don't know, between 15 to 20 mile an hour, so it's not bad. So like I was saying last night, I think where we are, with this week being a north-northeasterly, I think we have got quite a sheltered spotlight. So, right, kettle just boiled. I'm going to get me first brew on go. I think sunrise is somewhere between about 8 o'clock or something like that. I think 5 to 8, somewhere around there. So it's starting to lighten up a little bit out there, but it does look misty again, like what it was used to do. So it don't look as though we're going to see a great deal this morning. So yeah, when I get this brew, get a little bit of breakfast on go. Well, there's a little bit more light, like I say, and then venture out. I think I've heard David and Stephen, I think they're up and they've survived night. So yeah, once there's a little bit more light, like I said, I'll take you outside and show you what's going off out there. Well then, good morning again. This is what we've got out here this morning. Look at that. So, like I was saying, it's easily put about another 3 to 4 inch down. Just been saying to David and Stephen that it's because we've slept well, all three of us have slept really well. We've obviously heard it a little bit during night light, but we didn't sort of realise just how much snow it had put down. But just take it back in tent here. So that's proper drifted in, is that?
Well, we've all survived the night, as you can see.
Yeah, Dave's just been saying we've all survived night. Proper wintry wonderland this morning. So I've already had one brew. I'm going to get another on go. Maybe get some porridge. So I brought some porridge as well, so I might get that on go. We'll have a little walk about. Fantastic. This is what it's all about, isn't it? Fantastic. I'm just getting another brew on, and I've had this, making a start on packing up, steady start on packing gear away. We've just been saying outside it dropped to -1 last night, but neither of us have been sort of cold at night. I never sleep cold anyway, really, me, but it's just, I don't know if you can see that, it's just hovering below 0 degrees. It's bang on -0 degrees or 0 degrees. So yeah, it's but snow as well. When you've got a lot of snow on your tent, it does act as an insulation, so it does keep you warm, keep you, you know, inside your shelter. It does keep you inside your shelter quite warm, so it's probably why it's been as warm as what it's been during night. So right, like I say, get this coffee on and make a start on packing up then. Oh, it's not like a nice hot fresh brew in the morning. Still using these Contact Co coffee bags, and ever since they sent me a nice little package out, these guys, I've just been using these ever since, and they're just so simple, but it's fresh coffee, you know. Instead of using them 3-in-1s now, that's all I use. And what they do is they do a deal. You get 6 boxes. There's I can't remember how many there is in now. I'll put it on screen, but I think there's something like 10 bags, 10 coffee bags in a box, and they do a 6-box deal for 22 quid. Do the red ones, you get 3 boxes of red ones, which is they're a 5 out of 5 strength roast, and then you get 3 boxes of the 3 out of 5 strength roast. So yeah, you get 3 boxes of each for 22 quid, so you get, like, I think I've said it before, yeah, you get like 60 coffee bags for 22 quid, which I don't think's bad at all. If that can give you a lovely fresh coffee on a morning, or on a night or whatever, when you're out camping, I'm all for that. Beautiful and all. Right then, a quick sign off. We're all packed up, bags on back. That's where I was. You know, the school will leave no trace other than a few melted spots. That's where David was just there. Stephen was just over there. Right then, can't see a great deal, but let's get going. Oh, it's really put some snow down here. There's some of these drifts are 2-3 foot, and there's easily 4 to 6 inch down in places, so it's with a job on just keeping to path, identifying path like, but we're doing alright. Yeah, it's a lovely morning. arrived at Kinderlow. That's Trig, covered in a boatload of rime ice. Totally solid as that. It's tough going this, I can't. Visibility's only 60, 70, 80 yards. We're keeping tip path though, we're doing well. Right, then we're back at Edale Rocks. And we've yet to see, I've just been saying, we've yet to see any signs of anybody being up here this morning. There's no footprints in fresh snow or out like that, no signs of anybody camping. So we'll carry on down track now, make us way to Swine back, and then we'll be off down Jacob's Ladder back, Jacob's Ladder back down Valley. Whew. Oh, we've just sort of got to the upper part of Jacob's Ladder. The actual Jacob's Ladder is a little bit further down, but as you can see, it's quite treacherous on this path. So just up here we've made a call to put spikes on. It's been a little bit slippery coming on paths like, but yeah, coming on here where this stone staircase is, it's very, very slippery. So yeah, we've all put micro spikes on just to be on the safe side. Don't want to be slipping on his backsides in this. Right, then we've reached bottom of Jacob's Ladder. Just took spikes off, we don't need them now. It's quite slushy down here now. So yeah, we're at Packhorse Bridge, so we've just got Valley to walk back in. So what I'm going to do is wrap it up here. I think David and Stephen have enjoyed the first proper snowy camp. Have you enjoyed it, David?
Certainly have, yes.
So we'll get you back in summer.
No, I prefer in the camp, yeah.
You prefer it cold?
I do, yeah. I hate the midges and the flies and the, you know.
My favourite season. Aye. Right then, these two have definitely enjoyed it, so it's see you from them two, see you from me. Stay safe out there, and I'll catch you on next one. Thanks for watching, by the way, as well. I'll leave you with that view.